So this video right here, I'm gonna talk to y'all about, do y'all believe that if this big beautiful bill does get passed, right, through Congress, do y'all believe that it's going to basically destroy America? Alright? Now, I am very, very in touch with reality and what's been going on and the changes that, you know, Americans have been seeing. And there's a lot of things that I tend to think about, right? So, before I even get deeper into today's video, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness. I'm gladly here, back at it again. Look, as I'm talking, the sun is shining. All praise to the Most High God for another day of life. If you're new to my channel and you want to help me grow on this YouTube platform, all I ask is that you hit that subscribe button below. Give the video a thumbs up so that we get these videos on the YouTube algorithm, because I got more people to, you know, help out. And if you're a returning supporter, thank you for returning to another video of mine. Shout out to everybody retaining their energy, keeping their vibrations and their frequency high, and learning how to work on themselves within, all right? I am going to bring more semen retention videos as well. I just want to talk about topics that really do matter, you know, because some people care about my SR journey and some people don't even care about that. So, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, me and Mars made a video on TikTok talking about the big beautiful bill, and I also made a video on TikTok yesterday talking about it. And we had a discussion earlier today, right? So we know that they are trying to cut out Medicaid. They're trying to cut out like SNAP benefits for people. Mars was even telling me, like, when people go to like Job Corps, I think that's what it's called, Job Corps, they were sending people home. So they're trying to cut that out as well, which is crazy to me. And I feel like the American people really are suffering in silence, you know? Like we can see, right, a lot of people walking around and they may seem like life is just super duper perfect and X, Y, and Z, but the truth of the matter is nobody's life is truly perfect, you know? For myself, I've been, let's just keep it honest and real with y'all, bro. Like, I've been trying my very best to make it, you know? I'm at a W-2 where I'm making hourly wages, and I know that you don't really get ahead making hourly wages, but I also know too that I gotta maintain the job, because I'm not full-time with YouTube, nor am I full-time with doing Uber Eats. And in the position that I'm in, I've been having to do Uber Eats. Excuse me, my bad, y'all. I've been having to do Uber Eats on the side, you know, to maintain income. Also too, at my job, I've been having to like try to work some overtime, but even then they're trying to cut out overtime, and it affects your check, you know. And I don't like where my life is in the hands of somebody else. This is why I'm trying my very best to make it on YouTube. Yeah, I got stocks and investments, but that's for me to build wealth. That's not for me to live off of right now. You understand what I'm saying? So I know that a lot of people, like, they might be in that mode where they're like, oh, I want to quit my job. I don't want to work these jobs, X, Y, and Z. And you might have some people even posting that on YouTube too. And I respect it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I respect it, because you don't want to just be getting by. Like, there's so much money out here, you know what I'm saying? That's just the God's honest truth. And then you'll see people making it on the internet, but I show y'all my raw analytics, bro. I'm not one of these YouTubers that's out here making it, that's out here living lavish. I'm making $1,000, $2,000 a month, $5,000. No, bro, I'm making, y'all seen it, $70. And then I guess y'all helped me on my last video, you know, that I posted. This is how much I make on YouTube. But that's not what this video is about, man. It's just me speaking the truth about what's really going on, okay? The American people are suffering, point blank period. And I see, like, y'all see how they created the Hunger Games, right? That movie, The Hunger Games. I see that happening in real life, right? Because movies always have messages. And I see that happening to the American people, you know? And you guys will see like a lot more people suffering, and it's very, very sad, because this is why I tell y'all, like, the government don't care about you. The jobs don't care about you. The president don't care about you. Like, nobody is going to come and save you. You understand what I'm saying? And I get it. You're going to have some people that sit there and say, tell people to go get a job. Tell them to stop living off the government. You're damn right. You don't want to live off the government, bro. You dead ass don't want your life to be dependent on the government. Because they can change things just like that. In an instant. You understand what I'm saying? I would not advise y'all to just jump off the porch and quit your job, because then, right? Let me move this chair back though, cause I think when I have like a better angle, right? Like I'm talking to you face to face. I don't want y'all to quit your job, because then how are you gonna survive out here, right? Unless you got massive passive income for the time being, you got a monetized YouTube channel, and you're making over $10,000 a month. Or you in your entrepreneurial journey and you making a lot of money, bruh. Don't just jump off the porch. You know what I'm saying? Don't just jump off the porch, because if you don't have no assets, if you own nothing, like right now, my portfolio is making money for me, right? Because I own assets, I own businesses, I own stocks, so I'm able to make money even without working. But for the average person that does not invest, you don't own anything, you're gonna have to work until you create passive income for yourself, you know? And like I said, like, I really feel bad for the American people. And then what we have to deal with too is we see it already. It's right, they put the truth right in front of your face, right? We got AI, we got artificial intelligence that is going to, it's not gonna take everybody's job. They just pump that as fear, right? That's a little fear mongering thing. But it is going to take a lot of people's jobs, right? Because they would rather create robots and AI, and they don't have to pay them. They don't need an off day. They don't need a sick day. They don't need the PTO. They don't need healthcare benefits. They don't need that. It's just we create the AIs. The AIs will run the businesses, or however they plan to do it. I don't even know. But then, like, how will businesses make money, right? And then me and Mars was talking about this too. If she said this, right? If a couple years ago, and like, I think she said like 2012, 2015, things like that, we would have been considered middle class. But now it's just the rich versus everybody else, right? And I told her, just like this, I said, this is exactly why we need to get rich. We don't have no choice, or else we're gonna be like everybody else. You see what I'm saying? And me personally, I don't live off the government. Like, that's just the facts, bro. Like, I don't, you know? I don't have none of that SNAP benefit. I don't have that, bro. Like, I make my own money. I do Uber Eats, and then I got my W-2. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not judging you if you do. I'm just telling you, you have to learn how to make a way without living off the government, because the government will dismantle you if they wanted to. Like, they will, the power truly is in the people, let's be honest, right? But people are so, like, desensitized to this human experience, and they're so, like, distracted, because this is nothing me and Mars are talking about. People are distracted instead of really paying attention to what's going on, you know? There's a lot of changes happening with the school system. There's a lot of changes happening with America just in general, bro. And in the next 5 to 10 years, I see this whole place like completely change. You're gonna see a lot of people. Like, it's just sad, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's just sad. Like, this is why, like, you have to get rich. You have to own assets. You need to own stocks. You need to learn a high income skill, because, like I said, a lot more jobs will no longer be here. Your job don't want to give you a raise. We're fighting against inflation. We're fighting against so much things that we cannot see. We can only see but so much with these two eyes, bro. But it's mandatory for you to learn how to use your mind and create passive income. Learn how to make money in your sleep. Because the power is in the hands of the rich and the wealthy, and they are only gonna look out for the rich and the wealthy. They're not gonna look out for people like me and you that's working jobs, bro. They're not gonna look out for us. That's just the fact. You know? That's just the God honest truth. They're not going to look out for the working class, bro. But so many people want to be blind to the truth. They just walk around like nothing is going on. Like, and I get it. Money is super man-made. It's super created, bro. All of this shit is man-made. This is a man-made system that we're living in. But nobody could outwork the system, because the system is not designed for the average person to get ahead, bro. It's just not. It's designed for you to work until you're a certain age, hopefully you live to see that age, right? And then you retire, and then you croak. And that's not a healthy system. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be able to live life, be happy, be free. And that's why I talk about freedom over fear, you know? Because we all have the ability to break the shackles, the mental shackles that these jobs want to put you through. Not giving you enough money to live. They give you enough money just to come back, just to keep you coming back. But this is why I tell you gotta make money on your own time, right? You have to. And I created Discord. I created a Telegram chat. It's free. I try to tell people about the stock market. I try to tell you about investing. I try to tell you about retaining your energy so that you're more protective of your essence. And you're able to have that energy to push towards your goals and stay focused. I really be trying to help people out. But I don't know if people listen. And I don't have control over your life. I don't have control of what you do. Only thing I can do is control my life and what I do and the decisions that I make. You know? And I'm really trying to make it on this YouTube platform because the age that we're living in an internet age, right? So many people are going to doubt the process. So many people are going to sit there and say, "Oh, you don't need to depend on the internet. You need to get a real job." What's the definition of a real job anymore? I thank God for the gig economy. It might be some days you don't want to do it. It might be some days you don't make that much money. It may be some days you make a lot of money. But I still thank God for the gig economy. Because it gives people a chance. It gives people a chance to make some type of income without somebody being down their back. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we gotta see life for what it is, and we gotta be able to fight back. Because you don't want to be one of them that's getting hit by life, and you're not even fighting back. You just getting punched. Nah, you gotta fight back. Because nothing is certain for any of us on this planet, bro. And that's real talk. Nothing ain't certain for me, nothing ain't certain for you, nothing is certain for any of us. We gotta be willing to fight back as the American people, and we gotta be able to protect our mind, protect our energy. Don't be caught up by the fear mongering, and see the truth for what it is. They created movies for a reason. iRobot created for a reason. Hunger Games created for a reason. The movie They Live created for a reason, right? But some of y'all is entertained and distracted. Distracted by what? By sports, by movies, by all the entertainers that want to keep you laughing and hee ha ha. Meanwhile, they passing bills right behind your back that you're not even seeing what's going on, right? That's gonna affect you. That's gonna affect your home. That's gonna affect your family. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta be able, like, you gotta pay attention to the times you're living in, right? Because and this is another thing too, right? They have so many agendas that they push out that the American people are blind to, right? Blind to it. You're not paying attention. Or you could just live life and just say, I don't care about what's going on. As long as it doesn't affect me, it's going to affect all of us. Real talk. This is why I keep telling y'all, just please invest your money. Please start saving more money. You have to, bro. Cash is king. All that cash is trash shit is a lie. They're lying to your face. They're telling you that. They're lying to your face, bro. You need cash because you gotta eat. You gotta keep a roof over your head. You have to maintain. Bills don't stop. Income don't, the bills ain't gonna stop. So you need income. You need money. You need assets. You need something that's growing for you. This is mandatory. It's not a game out here, bro. It's not a game out here. Alright? Americans, I pray for all of us, man. I never thought it would be this tough living in America. Especially as a 30-year-old man. You know? But we gonna push through. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. I was about to say we gonna make it happen, but we're gonna make it. Alright, so before they start playing all this music in the background and stuff like that, I'm gonna end the video here. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Once again, if you're new to my YouTube channel, all I ask that you subscribe. Thank you for everybody that's been rocking out me on this platform as of lately. If you're a returning supporter, thank you once again. Shout out to everybody retaining their energy, taking back their power, growing a stronger connection with God in the source. The source is always within you. Alright? I hope y'all enjoy your day today. Happy Sunday. Please be safe out here. Keep paying attention and keep growing spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, all areas of your life. Alright? It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talks. TC!